I wanted to start the movie with a dream aesthetic so we can like show a prediction for how the final battle of the movie would have looked like. Now I'm not gonna lie, the way I tried to make it so I knew that the lava monkey was in city was just off the top. I didn't know how to do it.
Oh, my head. I better go investigate it.
Now this scene actually almost didn't make it into the movie until I finally like realized that we need an introduction for how I actually see or even get the stick in the first place, which is quite just a short and boring way. Now, if you can see there, I missed the grip on it, but I still got it. Now, I didn't know, but looks like a Thor type reference. And as you can see, it was a dream, as I
Wait,
said.
what? It was a dream? Oh, I thought I was an actual badass.
Hey, Maddie.
Oh, it was good.
You've been asleep for 2 hours.
Jeez, that long? I was just taking a nap.
But anyways, let's go to the lab. We found something quite particular.
No.
So of course, in the first film, Robert made lava monkeys and apparently died. In the second film, we saw that Robert was actually alive. Well, what do you think of the third movie? Robert Munkerson. His original name is Robert Williams, but unfortunately I forgot that while doing that PNG. So unfortunately, that's just a mistake.
Says he's still alive.
Hold on. That's his laboratory, isn't it? We could probably get some DNA. See if something could be happening. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, I couldn't find any wizard music that would fit the theme, except for the Crash Bandicoot 3 theme, so that's all I used. And before you all ask, yes, this text was intentional just to play through the 10-second start of the clip. It's not a mistake, but it will be difficult to edit that while making the trilogy.
Robert was bare bugging. Alright. So this is his workspace. We have to find some type of DNA of his to take back to the lab. Probably figure out where he is. Not here. Anything under? Anything under here?
In my opinion, I think this is one of the biggest projects I had to edit because it used the most PNGs and it was the most music needed for this, since there's a lot of going on and a lot of things needing to be added. Now, the reason why I gave this as my sneak peek, because it was possibly the best scene I ever filmed in a Gorilla Tag fan film. So, Robert's secret lair and all the shots were just so perfect. I just love it so much.
The lava monkey generator.
So of course this film came out when Caves did not get the revamp yet, so he could still use the crystals to power his new lava monkey generator.
No. Time to find that mat.
Now he did stutter a bit, but like again, you don't do it the best. It's alright. So I just kept it in since I know he wouldn't do it better. But I'm guessing he would if I don't know, told him. Now this part I genuinely dislike because some of the sound effects that I used and the effect for when the machine cuts out, instead of completely shutting off, it took about 2 seconds to actually fade out.
It broke.
And some of the sound effects did not even make sense.
I mean, we do have an old one in the treehouse that is usable. Might as well go check on that one.
Now, I did have to make up a plot for why we would go back to the treehouse and to actually see the lava monkeys. And of course, the one spot that Robert would want them to invade was the laboratory. Now, that stream was actually supposed to go on longer, but unfortunately, my mic cut out, meaning that if I carried on, it would have been complete silence from me. And no, that was not intentional to move that way and then come back there. Pink just screwed it up, but it's fine. And I think I messed up here as well because I was supposed to make a fade in,
I thought they were
but
gone for good.
I somewhat made just a cut in.
But how? We destroyed the machine. I should have done it. Hold on. They said Robert wasn't dead. But how? I saw him get more monkeys. This needs further action. We can't go to the lab because there's nothing but swarms of them. I think I got an idea. Remember last Halloween how I got these lava monkey costumes?
Now, I thought it would have been a funny concept if we gave, like, a lava monkey costume scene where we had to sneak around. This part was supposed to go on for longer, but I didn't know what to do with it. But also, the more I watch this scene, the more confused do I get. Because since this movie is taken in places, as in years or even weeks, meaning that lava monkeys got merchandise for them, I don't know what the lore behind these films are. I just make up whatever I feel like.
Oh god, it's good to have these things off. It's so itchy, man.
Furry costume, no.
Alright.
Wanna go to Banana King?
Nah, we have something to do though.
So this did include the basement update and the cleaning summer update.
Wait, this hasn't been
And
here
it
before.
did include the canyons revamp. Now, the thing with this scene is that the kid next to me, I told him as soon as Project 666 comes out, that's when we jump. But unfortunately, he kept jumping in front of me, meaning that he could be seen just leaping off camera and leaping there, and just not perfect timing. But as I just thought I was going to keep it.
Quick!
This part took long as well because the kid tried to rush up, meaning that he would jump off, meaning that we also had to reset scenes.
How is he alive? I thought he was dead. I saw him get mauled by all those lava monkeys. Alright, think. Alright, so listen. The door we saw, that had to be his lair, his science place. Meaning he can multiply them again and again and again, and he can destroy the city now. Listen.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly check.
Like again, I don't know what the lore behind this is because why are Gorilla
Canyon
Tag
sellouts
Dimensions
happening right now.
supposed to have technology?
One booth said.
Oh wait, never mind. If they have a monkey
Stick of
computer,
magic.
then of course they're gonna have phones.
Wait, hold on.
But I mean, I
Has
don't
to
think
be.
phones existed when scientists did. Did they? I don't know. Just leave it in the comments. Now the piggy bank. That was not intentional. I was not going to put that in the plot. It was supposed to be
It said
we
there
were going
was
to go canyons, we find the
Oh.
stick, and then we do a challenge
Oi.
for it to actually get it. But if I did, that thing would have been 27, I
there it
think,
is.
minutes long,
Just down
which
here.
I would agree with, but that would have been
is the
not
stick.
good enough for my storage, meaning
Hey,
that
Get out
that
of the way.
kid's idea
it's the
saved
stick,
me
get it.
so much time.
What the?
You really thought you could try and buy
And now with the piggy bank, of course, since our little plan of trying to do challenges for it, he just offered 50 or 35 cents for it, just for the stick, and like that, 5 seconds of meeting this guy, and boom, bam,
Now keep it
boom,
coming.
we got the
You're
stick.
Thanks, sir. Yo, we got it.
It's so good. Have a good day.
Thanks. It's very dark in here. I think we just got ourselves lost.
Now the problem with this stick is that it's sometimes like registered it's a poof at
Shazam.
the wrong times,
Boom.
meaning that some scenes were ruined and had to be re-recorded. Unfortunately for this one, it really didn't have to be, since it was somewhat a training type sequence that lasted for about, I want to say, a few seconds.
Oh, yeah.
The fact he took it for 50 cents. Woo!
Now, my original plan for Project 666 was that he is going to be like a lava monkey, a creature, a monster, like a mindless slave. But no, he was not, unfortunately, but an agent of some sort, helping Robert.
Come on, man, you were almost there.
Oh my. Genuinely,
Now,
I'm
this
getting
scene
mad at
took
this point
too
because I
long
keep
to
trying
film,
hit it.
since,
See
like
what he's
you
doing?
saw,
It
the
just
poof
feels
would
like
register at the
it's
wrong time,
honestly making me
and my reaction was actually genuine. Like, it was still acting, but it was somewhat still genuine.
I hit one. Let's go! Let's go!
And of course, I had to only make one,
Oh my God.
since that's
Therefore,
probably all I
3
needed.
hours of training.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only one, but I think it's good enough.
But Maddie, it's only one. What if it's not good enough?
I mean, a 1 is better for everything. You get first place during an Olympic game. I once got a 1 on my monkey math exam in the 7th grade. I mean, yeah. So come on. Let's go down. Let's go down.
I wanted to build like a background around the
Alright,
character,
yo, I understand
so you
you
could
think I'm
get like a
stupid
better
because I got a 1
description
on
of
my
who
math
he
test,
is,
but listen,
aka an
it's not my
idiot.
fault. It's not my fault that I don't know what banana times frequently. I don't know. Can't remember that stuff since.
Now, the little conversation we had with Yellow saying,
It equals monkey mask.
I really don't understand what he meant by
Listen, I
monkey
understand,
mask or
like,
whatever,
sometimes you don't
but
think
like,
can trust the
just
power of a
kept it
stick,
in
but
since
listen,
it
I'll
sounded
never fly.
something like it would be Gorilla Tag style. Now, this scene, the
Or a
kid would
monkey.
not jump back, so
Let's
we
get out of
literally had to make a separate scene just for him to throw himself back. Now, the thing about this scene, we only had these actors for 2 takes, or should I say 3. This one, and then 2 other ones. Now, the thing about that character was supposed to be that he was gonna have the bubble gun to stop the Project 666. As you can see, he was the moderator. Not a moderator, just like a mod. I'm happy I found him because it added so much aesthetic to the scene. And by the way, if you're wondering where I am, I still, even if I used a PNG, it would have looked terrible. So I just used a different person.
Made it. Alright.
And as you can see, purple is just on the screen. Now, this did take a few attempts, since purple would just jump down the stairs and just ruin it, but it was fine.
1. Pull out with your hands up. What the heck? The place is empty.
You have finally found my.
What I like about this actor that played Robert is that he apparently takes
It's me.
acting classes in school, which I think it's a win-win. He's a good actor, he gets into the movie, and I get a good movie actor in my movie, I guess.
I mean, you were so.
Now,
gullible.
this speech was
You were so easy to
all
trick.
orchestrated by
You really
me,
thought I was
telling
your
him to
friend?
just tell a backstory of
okay?
actually
Your
what
friend.
he planned out to do. He wanted to fake being friends with me so he could create the lava monkeys and take over the world and stuff. But later in the movie, we find out a,
And my
let's say, a sadder childhood. And by the way, that goofy giggle was
So
all
first of
him,
all,
but
that is a
I
goofy
just
laugh
used
from
it
a
as
scientist like
the
yourself.
plot.
Sounds fancy coming from you. Project, get him.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be getting him. Oh.
Maddie.
Now, about the PNGs, unfortunately I couldn't just use a different monkey, I had to use my PNG, which really stood out of the picture.
Oh, you Maddie.
No!
Now this part has to be single-handedly the
What's
hardest
that noise?
piece of editing I ever had to do, because not only did I have to edit each for so these clips that you're watching, those are muted with the sound going through, so I had to perfectly match it so it doesn't like sound off place.
Wait, no, come back!
Now I'll put the newspaper there at the last moment, that's why it faded away that like differently.
7 years. They're looking for a treat. You.
Now, when he was talking about failed experiments and monsters, what do you think he was talking
What does
about?
he mean by failed subjects? I don't think I want to know. I better get out of here. I don't want to become a lava monkey. I don't want to become evil. Ah, what is
Of
that?
course, the monkey. I mean, it's perfect.
What is
They're
that?
aliens, they're monsters, they could be
Mercy,
failed creations and
please.
could add lore to the
Mercy.
movie trilogy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, this scene has to be my second favourite for just being epic. Not only is this fight scene so intense, but the amount of punch sound effects I had to edit in was ridiculous.
Oh no. I've been in here for way too long. I need to get out.
Now, the Monkey Maze was very difficult since it took multiple scenes, because for this part I had to escape. And of course, the monkey is going around. I physically couldn't without getting no clipped every 20 seconds. So I finally made it, and obviously since the crate was open and with the monkey amulet there, I had to make up a plot where I break it and then kill the monsters in the maze. But later in the film, something happens that the monkeys come back for some reason.
Don't know where he is though. Is he in here? Where's the Endercon? Oh, his walkie-talkie.
Now,
Hello?
this was supposed to be the quote-unquote bathroom that Robert was in, but I didn't specify what it was, meaning that it was clarified as a lounge, so that's how I'm going to keep it.
You will never stop.
We'll see.
Now this is just an epic scene with the things. I like it so much. Now this part took a while because we had to swing and then catch him. The amount of accuracy this man had to actually catch the rope was insane. And the Manny thing was a mistake, but unfortunately I kept it in since I was hoping or wondering that I weren't going to pull off that stunt again. Now I love it how Project 666 was supposed to be considered the scariest and most harmful creation from Robert, just for him to get stabbed by the stick and then blow up. I just didn't know what to do for the plot. I didn't want to make a whole like thing how I go through the monkey's maze again.
Come on, lava monkeys.
Now I like the music used for this scene. It's just very fitting.
Hold on. I never actually dealt with these before by myself. What? Wait, hold on. I just realised.
Now this one is easy, just pop them and blast them.
They're the last ones.
It's
Now
finally
this scene,
over.
I have been I was literally thinking of this one since the start of filming. Just while he's on the zip line, I get him and he goes falling down.
Now tell me the reason you did all of this.
Okay. It all started when I was, well, young. And then I'll do
Now,
mentioned and
I love this backstory that happened, like of him getting bullied at the start and then him creating a lava monkey. Even though that in the first film he said my newest creation, meaning that that there is multiple things happening in each film that is different from one another.
Oh, right in my banana.
And now, after filming that, I was gonna make a funny skit, like he punches me in my nuts, and then he runs off, and it was somewhat funny. I don't know.
Ow.
I need to go.
Now I didn't know what to do for the last final battle of the film,
The secret
so I
lair.
relatively made Robert hide.
It's finally over, Robert. Where are you, Robert? What was that noise?
But now the idea behind this is that you can already see what's going on. Robert is running through the maze, trying to hide / get away from me. And while he's running, he does not suspect a thing, and he doesn't pay attention to his surroundings. Meaning, this happens.
Jesus Christ!
Robert dies from the monk eyes.
Over here, officer.
And now a police report happens and a police investigation. Now, I was just going to end it there. Boom, done, credits. Like, he dies, I go on vacation, and then done, right? But I had to at least make up some plot for me to actually, like, make sure that he was dead and that I didn't randomly just leave him like that. So at least I called the police.
I think you had a rough day, buddy. Like, go rest like.
Huge prop to this actor since he did a great job, even though we failed a couple times and the other guy behind the scenes would not shut up. But we managed to make it work, and thanks for his amazing acting, he was the best police officer in my Gorilla Tag movie.
Took a banana from someone. Now this. Where the hell? Back up, the heck?
2 days later, I was gonna make it into years, but that would have been way too long.
Yeah.
The Monkey Hammers, the very first word I described the new beach map when it came out. I said the Gorilla Tag movie was going to be extended until the beach map came out. And for what cost? Just to get 2 minutes of this map. Just that's it. 2 minutes of the new map. At least it did well, I guess.
What the heck was that?
And then right here, this would have been perfect for a 4th movie if there was just a big monster in the water. But unfortunately, we are not making a 4th one. Roll the credits, please. Directed by me, producer Yuppie, which is very much a mistake. Special effects by me, which I was supposed to say special effects, but instead I put effects. Now, this Gorilla Tag movie took the most time to edit and the most actors to actually film it, since there was so much scenes and people to put in it. Screenplayed by Cowboy, White and Going Dog. The music by me and Nick Keller, which is the person I took this out end credits music. Now, White
Hey,
Angel
yeah.
really wanted to be in the film,
Curly?
but at the last second I told him he can make a little cameo as for J-Man Curly, who I did tease in the second movie, but did not add him in the third one. And that was the end of Gorilla Tag the Movie 3, The Magic of the Monkeys. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I hope you leave a like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to notify you every time I upload. Also, click the little icon in the top right corner to see the original Gorilla Tag movie, and I'll see you all boys in the next video. Bye bye.